Every man dreads it. Few say it out loud. That gut-wrenching moment when you realize your woman's attention, maybe even her loyalty, is slipping into another man's orbit. And here's the brutal part most men never see coming. It's rarely the dangerous stranger you fear. It's not some random charmer at the bar, or a celebrity sliding into her DMs. It's the familiar men already embedded in her daily routine. The ones who look safe but hold quiet leverage. The trainer who touches her body under the guise of fitness. The DJ who fuels her nightlife escape. The boss who dazzles her with power. The bestie who absorbs her secrets. The therapist who listens more deeply than you do. Individually, they don't seem like threats. Collectively, they form the exact ecosystem where women's loyalty gets rewired. And if you don't see it, you don't just risk losing love. You risk losing respect, credibility, and control. So today, I'm pulling back the curtain. Here are the 5 archetypes of men who can quietly cross the line with your woman, why they succeed, and the blueprint for protecting what's yours, without turning paranoid, needy, or controlling. 1. The gym guy. Physical access, disguised as training. The gym is not neutral ground. It's sweat, skin, endorphins, mirrors, and proximity. The personal trainer or coach has something most men underestimate: license permission to touch, hand on her back, adjusting her hips, guiding her legs. Week after week, inch by inch, this routine creates physical familiarity that can bypass her rational defenses. And don't overlook the psychology. In that space, she's in tight clothes, breathing heavy, focused on her body, while he's the one validating, complimenting, and correcting her. He becomes the man associated with her progress, her glow, her pride in transformation. That's not harmless. That's a seed. Defense strategy. Join the environment. Train together occasionally, or set up workouts outside the gym. Shared sweat is bonding. Outsourced sweat is risk. Watch for escalation cues. Does she start dressing up for workouts? Do sessions mysteriously run long? Does she text him casually outside training hours? That's not fitness, that's drift. Set boundaries with confidence, not accusation. A secure man doesn't forbid. He observes, states his standards, and lets her choices reveal her loyalty. 2. The nightlife men. Bartenders and DJs. If the gym guy is the slow burn, bartenders and DJs are emotional accelerants. Why? Because nightlife lowers defenses by design. Alcohol blurs judgment, music heightens emotion, lights distort reality. In that cocktail, a woman can feel like she's starring in her own movie. And the bartender? He's the director. He remembers her order. He winks. He listens when she leans over the bar. The DJ? He's the puppet master, controlling the pulse of the entire room. His status is amplified by the environment. It's not intimacy, it's theater. But it feels intoxicating. And if you're not present in her nightlife world, you're essentially outsourcing her excitement to men who monetize female attention. Defense strategy: don't forbid the scene. Outperform it. Create excitement, adventure, and spontaneity in your relationship. So nightlife feels like a downgrade, not an escape. Clarify boundaries. Flirty banter with staff or hanging backstage until sunrise is not fun. It's erosion. Define what respect looks like. Be aware, not naive. If she's always out, but never invites you, she's compartmentalizing her double life. That's not nightlife. That's a loophole. 3. The status man, executives, and wealthy businessmen. This man doesn't flirt. He doesn't need to. His presence is currency. Power is primal. It shifts how people listen, how they defer, how they admire. A CEO, a wealthy client, a high-status executive. These men don't pursue. They allow. And younger women, especially those craving security or upward mobility, can be seduced by proximity alone. It's not about cash. It's about aura. He can open doors you can't. He can gift her experiences that dazzle her imagination. And when admiration slips into personal attachment, you're no longer competing in the relationship arena. You're competing with her fantasies. Defense strategy. Don't try to outspend him. Competing in his arena makes you look weak. Anchor yourself where money can't compete. Trust, depth, authenticity. Scrutinize professional overlap. Private dinners, weekend trips, lavish gifts. Those aren't career perks. They're recruitment tools. Stay grounded in self-respect. If she's dazzled by status more than loyalty, your issue isn't him. It's her values. Let her reveal them. 4. The emotional bestie. Just a friend. This is the most underestimated threat. While the gym guy touches her body, the bestie touches her soul. He hears her frustrations. He validates her feelings. He becomes a safe space she runs to when you fight. And here's the law of psychology. Emotional intimacy almost always precedes physical intimacy. Women defend these friendships with one phrase: don't be insecure. But here's the truth. If her deepest feelings are being deposited into another man, she's already withdrawing emotional capital from your account. Defense strategy. Call it out calmly. If you feel safer confiding in him than me, that's not friendship. That's displacement. Watch transparency. If she hides messages, deletes threads, or gets defensive when you ask, she knows the boundary is gone. Reclaim the anchor role, not by policing, but by cultivating emotional depth with her. Don't outsource your own intimacy. 5. The male therapist or counselor. The most socially protected role and the most dangerous. Why? Because therapy is engineered to simulate intimacy, confidentiality, attention, validation, consistent emotional presence. And here's the brutal truth. Very few men provide that level of listening at home. So she compares. Why doesn't my partner listen like this? Why does my therapist understand me more than he does? And slowly, without malice, her emotional loyalty shifts to the man with the clipboard. He's not chasing her. He doesn't have to. His professional role creates the illusion of perfect understanding. Defense strategy. Encourage couples therapy. Shared disclosure keeps the process bonding instead of siphoning. Spot transference. If she quotes him like scripture or hides her sessions, intimacy is migrating. Don't attack therapy. Upgrade yourself. Be the man she can cry to, not just the man she sleeps next to. Different masks, same weakness. None of these men win because they're inherently better. They win because another man left a gap. Physical gaps, gym. Adventure gaps, nightlife. Status gaps, wealthy men. Emotional gaps, bestie, therapist. And once a gap opens, loyalty doesn't disappear overnight. It drips away. The blueprint to stay in control. 1. Communicate with clarity, not accusations. This is what I see. This is how it feels. Here's what I expect. That's leadership. 2. Observe patterns, not excuses. Late nights, secret messages, changed habits. Don't get lost in explanations. Watch behavior. 3. Invest in yourself relentlessly. Grow stronger, sharper, more grounded. A man who evolves is harder to replace. 4. Set boundaries with strength. Respect is the price of admission to your life. If she can't pay it, she doesn't belong in your circle. You cannot eliminate every threat. There will always be gym guys, nightlife charmers, wealthy executives, and patient listeners. But here's the paradox. The less you chase threats, the less they matter. Your real power isn't in policing her world. It's in becoming the man she doesn't dare risk losing. Strong presence, clear boundaries, relentless self-respect. Do that, and you don't just protect your relationship. You protect your dignity. Because at the end of the day, you can't stop other men from showing up. But you can make damn sure your woman never wants to leave what she already has.